Hey folks, this is JJ Kennedy with EGI Interactive. I just wanted to thank you for stopping by. As promised, the free tools are right down below. But if you don't mind, I'd like to take a few minutes just to tell you about a little bit about what we do and why we're here. This isn't a fancily produced video. It's just basically me sitting in front of the pool explaining things. So one business person to another business person. So I own a company called EGI Interactive. We used to be based up in Gainesville, Florida, and we've just relocated down to Sarasota. What we do is help small businesses with their business goal setting, business strategy, and marketing. So that may be helping them create a business plan, helping them create a direct mail campaign, even to things such as helping them build websites and viral marketing and social marketing campaigns. I'd like to share with you a very quick story that I think is probably going to be pretty relevant. It involves my wife. My wife is a veterinarian who just finished grad school and is now working at the emergency center down here in Sarasota. They taught her how to be a veterinarian, or more importantly, all the rules about being a veterinarian. But what they really didn't teach her was how to treat the animals in an actual live setting. So she has all this book knowledge, but she doesn't have actual knowledge on basically how to do your job. And I know that it stands true for almost any profession. I have a buddy who's a doctor. It's the same situation. I have another buddy who's a lawyer in the same exact situation. On top of that, what they teach you about running a business is virtually non-existent. If they don't even teach you how to practice your job, how to run the actual business. So for example, how do you do the billing for a veterinarian? How do you keep the charts? How do you hire people? How do you employ people? How do you achieve your optimum business goals? Where do you draw the line between treatment of the animals to treatment of people? Because ultimately it is a business. And basically that's what we're in Evil Genius we're good at. Working with professionals, these small businesses who are experts in their own field, but that doesn't necessarily make you an expert in running a business. I'm an MBA, and I've also held a number of vice president positions, including Fortune 500 firms. I've owned 4 of my own companies. I've partnered with a few others, and I've also built some coaching programs on helping businesses get started. So what I'm good at is running a business. So you may be good at helping people or performing plastic surgery or being a dentist, but that doesn't mean that you're necessarily very good or particularly care about the business side of things, but ultimately you're in business to make a profit or to reach some certain goals. So what we're good at is sitting down with you and figuring out what exactly your business goals are, and that may not necessarily be to make more money. Myself is a perfect example. EGI Interactive used to be a marketing and interactive firm. We would create advert games for folks. We would create websites. We would do a lot of interactive stuff. But the downside of that is that it required a whole team to do it. So we had a team of designers and developers and writers and account managers just to make that happen. When I put myself under my own business microscope when we moved down here, I realized that I would like to spend some more time with my family. I would like to enjoy the fact that I'm actually living 5 minutes away from the beach. And the fact that working 80 hours a week just doesn't necessarily fit into that, in addition to worrying about the overhead and responsibilities and just making sure we have enough gigs to keep all the people on the payroll paid. So what I actually did is I put myself under the microscope and said, you know what? I'm at a financially secure enough position that I don't need to worry about the business making that much more money. What I'd like to do is, how do I simplify the business, make it easier, how I can spend, not 80 hours a week at the office, but more time with my family, not have to worry about all the overhead and the maintenance and the whole team. So I restructured my business, and that's a perfectly legitimate business goal. So you may be looking to, how do you spend some more time with your family or doing the things you like to do. You may also be looking to, how do I grow my business? How do I bring on more folks in my business? You may also be looking to exit the business. So say you're getting near retirement age, or you just want to move on to something else. Well, there's different strategies and tactics that can take place to help you seamlessly move on to another thing. So that's basically what we do in a nutshell. There's going to be a contact area right on one of these sides of me, which is going to have my email address and my phone number. The first consultation is always free. It's basically just us getting to know each other a little bit. What are your business goals? What is your business about? Or what are you trying to achieve? And from there, if something clicks, we can definitely take it forward and build a relationship between us. Now, I'm only looking to take on 10 to 20 new business clients down here in Sarasota. I figure that will reach my target goals for profits, but also let me actually enjoy my life and the fact, that if I want to run down to the beach, which is only 5 minutes away, I certainly can. So I'll only be taking on 10 to 20 clients. The space is going to be kind of limited. That doesn't mean that we can't get to you eventually. I'm just letting you know realistically right off the bat that we're not going to be taking on a whole lot of clients. The way that we can set it up is once we meet and we sit down, there's a bunch of different avenues that we can follow. One, it could be a plain consulting relationship. Two, I've also been known to partner with local firms, which means that we do some kind of profit or percentage sharing agreement. Or three, I've also been noted to invest in certain startups if it's the right criteria. So I understand that a lot of new businesses don't necessarily have the money to bring on a full-time consultant, but I've also worked with a lot of folks where I can see the potential. The third way that you might be able to work with me is I'm going to be volunteering at the Sarasota chapter of SCORE, which is the Service Corps of Retired Executives, which is basically a lot of former business owners, former executives, and current executives who have some free time, such as myself, and like volunteering. So I'll probably be working about 5 hours a week down with them. So if you'd like to contact the local SCORE chapter, I don't have their phone number, but I'll try to put it on the website to let you know that you may be able to work with me for free for just getting things up and going. So that's it. Feel free to give me a call or an email. I'm not a hard seller at all. So if something clicks, something clicks. Second thing I just wanted to let you know is about the tools down below. These were actually part of a $3,000 course that we offered a while back. I was working with one of the top internet business gurus, and these were part of the course. So these are actually some really good tools for helping getting your business going. They're really simple, basic stuff, but how do I create a one-page business plan? How do I do a one-page marketing plan? Some different tactics for dealing with employees in different situations, and I found all of those, the tools, to be pretty helpful to small businesses. Just stuff that you wouldn't necessarily know, but are extremely helpful. So that's it. I'm definitely enjoying being your neighbor so far. I've been down here a month and a half so far, and I'm digging it. So please feel free to give me a call or shoot me an email. As you can see, I'm a fairly laid-back guy, but I'm all about being professional and achieving the results in a business setting. So give me a call. I'd be glad to talk to you. Thanks. Bye.